What's going on, feelers? Tim, day 6 or 7 refeed. Should know, I guess. Oh well. Into it now. I went for a walk earlier and I filmed talking to camera about how we've got a giant case of Stockholm Syndrome for society. If you know what Stockholm Syndrome is, it's where you fall in love with your captor and we defend society. But on reflection, it wasn't... The overall energy I felt presenting it wasn't positive. So I thought, why not talk about something positive in my life right now? And that is food, because I went 35 days without eating anything. And so when that happens, you have to be humble when you come back. But I should have cleaned up if I start filming. What I'm going to have now, I just bought these strawberries, which look very ripe, quite deep red. But I'm not like going, oh yeah, I'll just snack on that, other than blackberries on the bush out there earlier. And I just got some lettuce and I've got some tomatoes. So that's what I'm going to do now, is have some lettuce and tomatoes. Simple salad. And just put the tomatoes in the lettuce leaf, chop them up and just enjoy that. And man, eating's been a different experience. I've got no desire. My mum bought me these. God bless her. Organic as well. First time she's bought me like expensive vegetables ever, it feels like, I think. And organic from Sainsbury's. But I've got no desire to eat them. I think Ben might come around later. If he does, I'll give him them. I had half a melon earlier. And I had like a whole watermelon yesterday. And what's amazing is, and I think MC Swass on Instagram told me about this when he did like a 10-day water fast. And he came off it, and you don't get melon belly. It just doesn't exist like after fasting and when you're raw. Like you just mush up all the melon, and it just goes down, and you just get hydrated. But you can never stop. Like it doesn't stop. You could just keep going. Like I obviously finished the melon in the end, but I just wonder, like, after I've refed for a bit long, I don't want to go overboard. But it could be a fun little game at some point down the line. Is how much melon can you eat without getting melon belly? So yeah, I prepared a juice earlier, but I ended up choosing to go with watermelon over the juice. And I might have the juice later, have the greens later in the evening. When I went for the walk, it was quite interesting as I went, to me anyway, I was walking through this hayfield. I did my normal lap, and then there's this, it changes with the seasons, and it's this beautiful big hay like this. And I started yawning. I thought, okay, I was barefoot walking through, didn't see a single soul. Started yawning, I was like, do you want me to lie down right now? Okay. Waded out into the hayfield a little bit and just lay down. And, I've been feeling more comfortable than I used to feel laying in what used to be uncomfortable places. Like, just my body's a bit more relaxed. And laid down, and it was like, take your shirt off. You want to heal the spine. You got to get connection with the earth. If you've got a t-shirt on, all I could feel was my calves on the hay. So I took my shirt off, lay down, hands behind the head. And I've always wondered, like, what's nature's pillow? And I used to try it, like, fingers locked, interlocked behind your head. And I used to try it, armpits open. And it was never comfortable. My head was sort of too heavy for my fingers, or, or maybe my hands were too inflamed. But it feels comfortable now. So I just laid there, and my armpits, shoulders back. And the sun was on me. And I felt so comfortable, eyes closed. And I just felt like a bubbling in the back of my head and my fingers. And then eventually I saw just a green light, which is your heart chakra, right? Green. I'm there with the heart open. And then it told me, cool, you're done. This is what was meant to happen for you when you came and lied down was done. And then I got up and then I walked, finished the lap, went to go up, got some salad. Now I'm gonna no rush anything. Me and Benj put the old school, if you remember the NAGEV t-shirts we first ever released, where it said for the slamina, NAGEV being vegan backwards for those that don't know, for the slamina, animals backwards. We released them today. We just got 100 made because a lot of people requested them. We've not sold them in years. That was the first ever shirt that launched Ethics and Antics when it used to be called Ethics and Antics 3 years ago. And the company wouldn't exist without that shirt. And it's like our styles changed so much, but yet a lot of people still request that. And so we did it. And, you know, sales have been going pretty good today. Just give them respect. You know, you got to give respect to where you came from. You can't always move on in life and dismiss your history. And so we did that for those people that really want it, and they're selling out fast. So that's been really positive, you know, and I've just been able to chill here and just do the Instagram and that. So that's what I've been doing lately. It's Monday, yeah. So just a couple emails, eat my fruit, not rushing anything, massaging my body out. Just phase 2 right now, you know. I think there's at least 3 phases. I call this phase, well, this is like 2.5. It depends, you got fasting. Well, preparing for fasting is a whole stage in itself, I guess, you know. Like getting mentally prepared for something like that. And then fasting, and then refeeding, and then sort of, yeah, you know, we'll see. But yeah, everything's all right. I feel blessed, and I'm much happier I decided to talk to you guys on this subject. That made me feel joy rather than just going on about, you know, yeah, being dragged into stuff, you know. Anyway, I got some sprouting trays, but I'm not going to use them yet. I'm going to stick with the liquidy fruits and just the odd green salad, simple salad, green juices. And that's me for now, refeeding 1 week in. Thank you guys for watching as always. Yeah, super inspiring. I put a post up on Instagram yesterday, @HumanTimothy, if you don't follow me. Check that out. Just a little segment about refeeding and that, and then I just put a new video up on ethics that should be out now from yesterday when we went around Jamie's. That's like a more full video than the one that goes on here. So I've made my salad. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour around the kitchen because this is a happy space right now. Sprouting kit, not getting into that yet. Strawberries kombucha, but I'm not drinking it yet. I might give it to Ben. Blue bottles. We might be able to wholesale. I'm looking into wholesaling these for ethics, so look out for them. A lot of people ask me about that. Bottles. Melons ripening. Bag. You know, this channel used to be called the Vegan Prince. Who's been around? Who's been around since the Vegan Prince days? We've got ceramic knife for cutting veg, not using metal. Wooden bowls. Water station. Goddess. Athena. Juicer. Veg. This is some herbs from Jamie yesterday. Herbs and a few things. And this is my salad. So, come through with me. This is my life. Into the dojo. Here we go. Don't know if that's gonna show. There we go. Internal check. Internal check. Feet are a little better. Jamie's garden. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, most local thing on this plate. Actually, these tomatoes are from my mum's friend. She might live closer. Hold up. This is like eating mushrooms for the very first time. And they've been slightly dried, but they're still edited, not gone off. This was our meat. 100% this was our meat. It's so chewy and full of flavour. That is the original, like, human meat. We've gone so far off track. That tastes so good. And it actually feels like it's creating space in my stomach, which is weird. Maybe it should be... Sebi says it helps lower cholesterol and stuff, or balance cholesterol. Because I like to check. Sebi's one that I do like to check. What does Sebi think of that? You know, rest in peace.